react to, because I think it's a good video to react to, or not necessarily react to, but talk about as well.
Vicious.
Because there's some like this video is called "The Unsolved Mystery of Minecraft Manhunt." Genius or scripted? it's a pretty good title. I think I'd rate the title a 7 out of 10.
Just know that these clips are not 100% confirmed to be scripted, but it is just speculated based on their unusual nature.
Not 100% confirmed.
Clip 1 from Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters rematch. Dream is put down to 1 heart by the 3 Hunters, and as he frantically tries to make an escape, he drinks a potion of
high IQ.
fire resistance, pretending to have drunken a potion of strength. Strength potions have a very dark red particle effect, whereas fire resistance has a light orange, and they are noticeable.
George is colorblind.
He was very low, as you can hear them say as they are chasing him.
He's like a one-shot. Come on, just click it one more time.
All 3 turning and running seems like an insane overreaction.
Well, so just to mention that, if you watch in the clip,
and as he frantically tries to make an escape,
when I turn, so George is in the lead, Bad is in the back, and Sapnap is in the middle. George is colorblind, and he has trouble seeing red. The strength pot is red, and fire resistance is orange. Red and orange. George is colorblind. That's the first thing. The second thing is Bad actually yells from the back, he's drinking strength. Bad can't see. Bad's not close enough to actually see what I'm drinking or what I'm not drinking. But George is. But George probably can't tell because he's colorblind. But Bad isn't colorblind. But Bad says it. So Bad says it, George sees it, and then Sapnap doesn't see anything. He just hears Bad say it, and George see it. Now, I will have you know that strength is the most dumb, overpowered thing in Minecraft history, okay? On 1.16, if you get a strength potion, a strength 2 potion, you can like 2-shot full iron armor. So it's insanely overpowered. So they would obviously want to run if I drank a strength, as I had drinking strength in the previous Manhunt and killed them all. So they're gonna get flashbacks and go, oh my god, he has strength. He's gonna kill all of us, but I didn't. So as for it being obvious that it doesn't look like strength, obviously George is colorblind. Bad's far enough back where he really can't see it, and Bad calls it out, and George is in the front, so he sees it. On top of that, he mentioned, there's spiders in game. There you go. On top of that, he mentions that they knew I was low, so they should have just went ahead and clicked me. Well, first of all, they said that I was low. He said George said he's like one shot, just click him, right after they had gotten a hit on me. So obviously they're assuming that I'm pretty low. I ran a little bit further, so I could have healed. And then when I turn around and I'm facing them, I'm assuming that they probably in their mind go, if he was one shot, why would he turn around drinking a potion? Like, why would I do that? What in their mind, why would I do that? It doesn't make sense, like, to them. So in their mind, they're not thinking he's one shot. They're thinking he's buffed. He just drank a strength potion. He's going to kill us all. Please run. I mean, is it an overreaction? Because if you go watch the other Manhunts, like the one time I used strength potions, I killed all 3 of them. Twice. So is it really an overreaction to think if I have strength for them to just turn around and run? I don't think it's that far of an overreaction. Like, if I had drinking strength, like let's say I was on full health there and I actually drunk strength, would the smartest play be for them to run? Like, I think it would. I think it probably would. But again, that's just me.
Third of all, while the 3 Hunters are running, Dream actually hits Bad Boy Halo with his sword twice, and then he also hits George once. They would have realized that he didn't have strength by just the lack of damage he was inflicting.
So, a couple things there. One, they both took massive fall damage after I hit them. So it's kind of hard to go, oh, he has strength or he doesn't have strength based on just those hits. Because Bad, when I knock him, he falls. With his sword twice. He falls all the way down to the floor. Like, he probably took 2 hearts or a heart and a half of fall damage or something.
Done massive damage if he had strength. And then
also it's kind of the heat of the moments. Like, you can't really tell. And then George took so much fall damage. Like, George here, I hit him once, but he fell all the way to the tree. Like, he took so much fall damage. So there's no way, I don't think there's any way that he would have been like oh yeah, that he doesn't have strength. And then they actually did realize like pretty quickly that I didn't have strength. So I don't know. I think that's kind of a bogus point, but we'll continue.
From speedrunner versus 3
Ah,
hunters.
okay.
Grand finale.
This was going to be in the analysis, but we'll talk about it here.
The iron doesn't smoke fast enough, and the hunters catch up to him, forcing him to run from the diamonds just as he's about to start mining them, with almost comedic-like movie timing.
Okay, this is what happened here. Right. Think from my perspective here. I'm running to go mine the diamonds. I hear them behind me. Okay. I go mine the diamond. I realize I have an iron pickaxe. I'm about to break it, but I think in my head, what's gonna happen if I break the diamond? If I break the diamond, I'm gonna have one diamond. It's gonna drop into the hole. Most likely, it's gonna fall into the hole of the one diamond block that I break. Right. And then I'm not going to be able to drop in the hole, pick up the diamond, and hop out of the hole without risking getting cornered and crit out. So I decided last second that either I mine the diamond and then I have to leave it and then they get the diamond, or I just leave it and then they can chase me and I can come back to try and get the diamond. So that's what I did. So essentially, what ended up happening was I saw
To run from the diamonds.
I got the
just as he's
pickaxe.
about to start
I ran towards it. I was starting to break it, and then I was like, do I really want to break this right now? Because if I do, they're probably going to get the diamond. But if I don't break it, they don't have iron pickaxes. They might not get the diamond. So I decided I'm not going to break it. So it is kind of like a comedic timing of me going, oh, I can't get the diamond and leaving. But then I came back to it. If I did that, then why would I just loop around to it again?
He crafts 2 furnaces, but only uses 1.
Yeah, that was just dumb by me. That was just a mistake. I originally made 2 furnaces because I thought I was going to smelt my iron, and I hadn't even seen them yet. But then he doesn't have it in here, but Bad said something. Like after I placed the furnaces down, Bad said something like, I see him, or something. I don't know. And I put only 3 iron because I didn't want them to get there and me to lose my iron. Because if I lost my iron, then I'd be in a really bad place. So I did it in 1 furnace. I probably should have split it up anyway. It would have been fine. But that was just me being stupid. But my intention was originally to smelt all my iron, and then I realized I'm only going to smelt 3 because I don't want to lose any of it. But
along with 1 coal to begin
still
smelting it, and then instead of using his second furnace and his remaining coal, he puts his wooden pick into the same furnace. He could have easily saved 10 to 20 seconds if he had used the other furnace, but he didn't.
Well, not 10 to 20, not 10 to 20, probably like, how much does it take to cook? It's 10 seconds to cook one. It would have saved me probably maybe 10 seconds.
Because
which would have been plenty to get the diamond, so it is true, but
hunters to catch up and have an epic and intense.
My mindset was I was just trying to not lose my iron at all, so I was being conservative.
You deserve a treat.
What Wawa like really loves me. Like they really want me to go. Like I don't even know if I have a Wawa by me.
Clip 3 from Minecraft Speedrunner versus 3 Hunters Finale rematch. Dreamer enters his portal to leave the nether, but unbeknownst to him, the 3 hunters have set up a trap and are waiting at the other side of his portal. When he goes through, the hunters place a lava bucket on him, and Dream swiftly puts it out with his water bucket. But Bad Boy Halo steals the water, and this forces Dream to jump.
I already did an analysis on this, but
from the beginning, this is suspicious, as Dream could have quickly built another portal at the lava lake as he normally does.
I talked about that in the analysis video. I didn't want to make it in the lava lake because they were in this village here. They were in it, and the lava pool is like somewhere down here, I think, and they're right here in this village. So if I made the portal in the lava pool, then when I would come back from the nether, I would be stuck in a cave, like by a lava pool. And I knew they were all there, so I didn't want to get stuck in the cave. So that's the reason I towered up. My original plan with the buckets I explained in the analysis, but I originally wasn't even planning on. I was planning on making a portal, going to the nether, and then towering up and then chasing them, and then them chasing me, and I tower up, go to the portal, and they'll be like dumbfounded below the portal until they finally realize like 20 minutes later. But I didn't want to get stuck in the lava pool, so that's why I didn't build it in the lava pool, even though I usually did. I already had the buckets, so. But like I said, I did explain this in the analysis. If they had watched the analysis, or maybe they did and they just didn't realize it.
Odds of him successfully falling and mounting a horse are incredibly low. I tried it multiple times.
Oh,
myself,
come on! You know what? I'll try it in game. Well, I'm gonna regret this if I fail, but I bet you I could do it. Come on, maybe for you, it's a little harder. It's unlikely, but Come on.
horse are incredibly low.
Oh, incredibly. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it from higher. Let's do it from higher. Oh, you can't see. Can you see? Oh, you can't see. I did it. I did it. I'll do it again. I did it. No, you can't see. Oh no, I did it. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. That's even. I'll spawn another horse down here. Horse. Okay, well I missed it. I did do it the first time. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. It's gonna be embarrassing. Come on, please hit it, Dream. Please hit it. You know you can. You know you can. Okay. Anyway, so that's 2 out of 3. I mean, come on, come on. That's not the odds of me falling and mounting a horse are not incredibly low. They're not incredibly low.
I tried it multiple times myself and was only able to get it twice after about 10 tries.
So he said he tried it multiple times himself and we're only able to get it twice after 10 tries. I just got it twice in 3 tries. There's varying levels of skill. So like the odds of me hitting that are probably, I'd say probably like, I don't know, like 80% or something. Like I honestly think I could hit it so many times. It's just like MLG watering. Like it's not that hard.
Clip 4 from Minecraft Speedrunner versus 3 Hunters rematch.
What'd he say?
The Hunters are still close enough to hit him again. Dream,
No, they're not. How are they close enough to hit me again?
when he was put down to half,
Watch this. How are they close enough to hit me again?
a heart, the Hunters are still close enough to hit him again.
What? If they have like 10 block reach, maybe they're close enough to hit me again. Oh, come on. Come on.
Dream even takes some time to get back down into the water and start swimming, but nobody hits him, and it seems as if they intentionally didn't.
Oh, come on. They're like 10 blocks away. They're
Second,
10
when he gets
blocks
to the
away.
end, the Hunters are still hot on his trail, and he needs to open his inventory to get food. The Hunters were right behind him, and Dream still managed to shift-click food into his hotbar without dying. But wait, there is a very convenient cut just as he gets the food into his hotbar.
Here, watch this. Watch my analysis videos, dude. Watch them. Where is that one? Which one's that from? Does anybody know? That's from Wawa. What? What is Wawa? Watch this. So I wasn't able to. And then the rest of this run, I'm just nervous. I missed the block underneath me, so I hit the block there. I think I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. But they're messing up just as much behind me, luckily, so I'm not dead. My chicken's not even in my hotbar, so I have to open my inventory and put my chicken in my hotbar. I thought I'm dead. I miss another block below me, which slows... So wait. This is where he says the suspicious cut is. Where's his video? Here it is.
There is a very convenient cut just as he gets the food into his hotbar. There is a very convenient cut
I get the food in my hotbar.
just as he gets the food into his hotbar.
It's like half a second later. Watch this. Behind me, luckily, so I'm not dead. My chicken's not even in my hotbar, so I have to open my inventory and put my chicken in my hotbar. I thought I'm dead. Wait for the cut. Wait for the cut. I miss another block below me, which slows me down. But then Sapnap saying that he got stuck in a vine, so luckily I'm not dead. And then where's the cut? Anyway, so if you watch the analysis video, you can hear me talk about what happened. And basically, I heard Sapnap going, "Oh, I hit a vine" and stuff like that. And so I thought I had time, and that's the only reason I was able to live.
Why would he cut here? This is still a very intense moment.
But I don't know why I cut there. But in the analysis video, I have the whole clip.
Which is why.
Wait a second. I think. Let me check my Reddit. I think I might have actually. Let me see something. Here we go. I'm gonna play it. You guys ready? I'm gonna play it. This is the full, unedited clip. You ready? No music. No anything. Uncut.
Okay, get him, boat. Don't let him get it. That's my boat. Get him. Okay. Get him. Come on. Literally right there.
Ah!
No, I got caught on a vine. Oh my god.
Okay. That is the full uncut clip. All right, here we go. I'm petty.
I believe he cut away. Now, there are a few other clips with him, and it's likely that by the time Dream opened his inventory and got food, the Hunters would have caught up and killed him, which is why I believe he cut away.
So he says he believes I cut away. I cut away because I got killed, essentially. But I didn't. There's the full clip. I already posted it on Reddit one time a while ago, but there's the full clip.
Now, there are a few other clips which I want to talk about which aren't as damning, but are still interesting and suspicious. There was a funny incident in Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters finale. He for some reason decided to brew invisibility potions previously.
I brew them for this. That's the reason I brewed them.
And when he was close to dying, he threw one.
I wasn't really that close to dying. I mean, I guess I was.
Dying and couldn't.
I was on 4 hearts before I threw it, I think.
At the time he threw the potion, George had clear sight of him.
Okay, watch this. Watch this closely.
And actually hit him after he went invisible.
So he hits me after I go invisible. And look, wait, he zoomed in, but you see, literally look in front. There's armor there, right? Like literally right in front of me.
Meaning one more hit.
And then it's inside me. The armor is inside me. Whose armor is it? In the chat, tell me, whose armor is that? Who's the person that I'm inside right now?
Would have killed him. Dream somewhat.
See that? I'm literally inside something. Bad. Okay. I'm inside bad. Now watch this.
As the 3 hunters were all standing.
I don't know if he shows it.
Another interesting factor is that they all had the exact same items.
That was just a coincidence. So look who George starts killing. I believe this is George. Maybe not. That might be Sapnap. But look who they start killing.
Shield.
Okay. So what happens is this. Essentially, what happens is I run through bad, and then they end up killing bad. So I'm assuming they got confused with me or bad, and I ran through him on purpose. But I just walked by him, and then they ended up killing him.
And full iron.
And then I took the chaos. I saw them killing bad, so I decided I'm just gonna kill George, because, I'm just gonna kill George because if they're killing each other, I can kill them, and they won't even know.
Halo died. He had diamonds on him, which for some reason he didn't.
And bad, which is right here that I end up killing.
Use to craft any armor.
Sapnap doesn't know who just got killed. So Sapnap's standing right here. He doesn't know that Bad just got killed by me. He has no idea because we're all invisible. So he has to stop and read chat.
And even if
he stops, he reads chat, and then he realizes, this is Dream! And then he starts attacking me.
It seems as if they intentionally made it so they all looked identical so this play would work.
It would. I mean, the reason I had the idea to do it in the first place was because we all almost always just have full iron and a shield. Like, we almost never have diamond swords, or if we do, we just have diamond swords. But they just happen to all get diamond swords. But it would have been fine anyway, because I could have just been holding stake or something, and it should have been fine.
Sapnap watches from only 3 or so blocks away as Dream kills.
Yeah, but he doesn't watch though. Like he's reading chat. I guarantee it. He's
Bad
reading
Boy
chat.
Halo. And
like he doesn't know because we're invis. He didn't get to see me attacking Bad. He doesn't know if it's me attacking Bad or George attacking Bad or Bad attacking George or Bad attacking me or whatever. He doesn't watch. I mean, he just.
As Dream.
He reacts like it takes him like a second to react.
Kills Bad Boy Halo.
It takes him like how long is that? 2 minutes.
Dream kills
3
Bad
Mississippi.
Boy Halo.
In 3 seconds. It was a 3-second reaction. It was as soon as I started to attack him, I think he just realized, oh, this is Dream.
He doesn't attack Dream, potentially because Dream had low health.
Well, okay. That's just BS. He attacks me even though I'm on 3 hearts.
As Dream kills Bad Boy Halo.
If he didn't attack me because I was on low health, then why would he
should
attack me when I was on 3 hearts?
He
And
doesn't
then
attack
Sapnap's
Dream.
not even. Sapnap's trying to attack me.
Because Dream had low health.
He's chasing me and I block myself
Now
in.
let's talk about shield and full iron. But when Bad Boy Halo died, he had diamonds on him, which for some reason he didn't use to craft any armor.
What did he just say? Is that how many diamonds is that? Is that 1? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, he had 1 diamond. He can't craft anything with 1 diamond. I mean, he can make a spoon with it, or he could make a diamond toe plate. But I don't know what else he could make with the 1 diamond that's laying on the floor there. And who are you to judge? Like if he made a diamond sword instead of making diamond armor, like a diamond boots or something, like that's just like his choice, I guess.
And even if he didn't,
but there's only 1 diamond.
It seems as if they intentionally made it so they all looked identical so this play would work.
It's just a coincidence. I mean, if they had been just in, then why would we add the diamond swords? Like, we're in iron with a shield every time. So why would we change that and just go, oh, let's just all have diamond swords. Like, no, we just be what we normally are in. They just happen to have diamond swords, and I happen to have a diamond sword too.
Talk about the grand finale.
Spoilers.
Dream knows they're going to try and trap the end spawn location and sends through a bunch of TNT.
I came up with this like 3 weeks before the manhunt. I actually came up with this before the last manhunt we did before this one. The TNT bit. Like they had been talking about for so long, like they might go to the end before me, and I didn't want to get end trapped again, because the one time I had died before the manhunts was an end trap. I didn't want to die the same way I had died before. I was like, hell no, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to get all the way to the end and then die to stupid Bad Boy Halo in a lava trap again. That's not going to happen to me. I'm going to figure out how I can beat them if they go to the end before me. So I thought of it, and I thought that because now it's the Nether, like now that it's the Nether update, they can get pearls really easily. So I thought they're going to go to the end before me, because they've mentioned it before. They mentioned, if you watch the extra scenes of the last manhunt, they said that they were going to go to the end before me, but that they didn't have enough ender pearls. They said that. But the thing is, now it's the Nether update, and they can just trade for ender pearls, like, really easily. So I had thought about that. Like, I had talked with my brother about that a long time ago. And, like, I practice stuff. Like, I practice things. Like, there's so many things that I try out before I do it. Like, one of my original ideas was invis and sneaking through the portal. And I couldn't sneak through the portal because of the fact that I wasn't sure if I'd be able to sneak through the portal without my invis being exposed. But my invis wasn't. But we tested it, and my invis, we as in me and my brother, and we tested it so that we would try and see if the invis would actually go out or not, and it didn't. So I planned on doing that.
In the earlier manhunt, Bad Boy Halo enters the end first, except he places lava on the spawn platform to burn Dream alive.
Yeah. These are in 2 different versions though, dude. Like this is in 1.15, and the other one's in 1.16. So the difference between the 2 versions is that I can get a fire resistance potion without actually making one in the later versions. Like right now, I in this version I couldn't, because I had to actually brew a fire res. But in 1.16 you can trade for a fire res.
Why didn't they do that, or at least trap the end spawn better?
They didn't trap it with lava because they thought that they could put me on lava and I wouldn't have time to react right away, and I could have had a fire res because of the fact that you can trade for fire res now in the later updates.
I know that Dream did drink a fire resistance potion, but it still would have made it much more difficult for him to escape if they had...
It would have made it much easier if they put lava in. Well, I guess not, because of the way it worked out, maybe not. But if they'd put lava in and they didn't have the feet trap and I drank a fire res, they wouldn't even be able to see me. I'd be in the middle of the lava. Like, how are they going to hit me? How are they going to kill me? They'd have no way to kill me. I would just swim up. Like, I would just swim in the lava until I got out, and then I'd be free. And I wouldn't take any damage because of the fire res. It didn't make any sense.
They didn't even slab the...
He says they didn't even slab the spawn, so I can build out. If you put slabs on top of the obsidian, it deletes them. I'll show you. I will show you. All right, look. I slabbed it up. There's slabs on top of it. And he said that way I can't build up, right? So I can't be like... because I can't actually tower because there's slabs. Where'd the slabs go? I thought that there was slabs. Slab. Let's try it again. Slab not found. All right, there's some more slabs. Go back to the overworld. Set block. Portal. Anyway.
They didn't even slab the spawn location, so Dream could have boot out.
Well, they can't slab the location. He also says that they stand on the side of the platform which is exposed to the void. Well, on this side of the platform, like let's say I was choosing a direction to run, right? If I was choosing a direction to run, like I would have the most space to go. If I go this way, I'm trapped. There's just plain blocks there. I'd have to be mining through endstone, which takes a long time to mine. So I'm assuming that they just wanted to block off the side that I could just tower out and leave. Like from Sapnap's perspective, if we slow this down, from Sapnap's perspective, he tries to escape. Like, why would he do
Also,
this
the
if
fact
it was
they
scripted?
stood on the side of the platform,
Watch.
which was exposed to the void. Is
Okay, he's on 2.5 hearts and he heals, I think.
interesting.
No, he doesn't, but he would live. Pearls do 2 hearts. He tried to pearl. Like, he sees the platform there, because Sapnap's pretty damn good. He sees the platform, and he goes, I'm going to pearl over to this platform, because it's like a place where I can land. And then he hits George. he hits George with his pearl. He hits George with his pearl, and then he doesn't have enough health to pearl anymore. His pearl hits George, and George blocked his way. Otherwise, Sapnap would have lived.
Space over on the other side. Now, just one.
Oh, there's plenty of space over on the other side. He circles like there's just end stone. Like the edge of the cliff, the edge of the end stone cliff. Like, I think that side might have been void too. Like underneath the dirt there. It might have been void. I don't know though. I don't remember.
Hunters don't really seem to improve that much or coordinate well. Take
Yeah, they do. They improve a lot. Every time they improve. Like every time, I think they've gotten better every time. Like, the thing is, I get better every time. Like, I get better every time. Like, so we kind of equal out because I get better and they get better. Like, the last time, this is like a perfect example. Literally, the last time I tried to do an end crystal trap and it didn't work on them, and they had fallen for that before. So, like, that right there is like a perfect example of they definitely did better. And another good example of them doing better is that the last manhunt, they died 4 times total. 4 times total. 4 times total. And in every other manhunt, they had died like 10, 15 times total plus. Only 4 times. That's insane. Like, I think saying they don't improve is definitely, like, they definitely improved. Like, if it wasn't for the TNT trap, I would have only killed them 1 time the entire time. That would have been crazy. I think if they could have beaten me and they could have only had 1 death, that would have been so insane. Like, they would have been so skilled if they had done that.
this clip, for example. Not only is Dream leading them along a narrow man-made tunnel,
But they don't know why, though. That's the thing is, again, they don't know why. They just see they're all stacked up. They didn't even know. Like, I asked them, they didn't even know that you could even make an end crystal. Like, what are they going to expect? Like, actually, other than the end crystal, what trap could I have done where I lead them down a narrow hallway and, like, somehow instantly kill them? Like, I don't think there is another trap I could have done where I just instantly kill them in that way. So it's just kind of crazy. Like, they're not expecting, oh, he's going to trap me. They're just thinking, oh, like, oh, he's gonna whatever. Like, he's running from us. We're jumping him. And I purposely walked all the way out so that when they would jump me, I'd be like way out here and they'd be like, oh, there he is. I'm just in some random hallway. Like, they're just thinking, oh, he's in the end fortress. I run. They may not even notice the dirt here. Like, maybe they thought it was natural. I doubt it, but maybe. I built it in a way where it potentially could be better. So most people didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know I could make an end crystal until I looked into it for this trap.
I feel like if you played as many manhunts as the 3 hunters did, you would start to learn and recognize when Dream is trying to trap or.
Well, they do. They did. No, they didn't fall for any of my trap. Like, the last one, the only trap they fell for was the TNT, and that was just so unexpected. Like, there's no way they could have like prepared for that.
Sometimes seems like they are headless chickens, which Dream has to find the most entertaining way to kill.
Well, it may seem like I have to find the most entertaining way to kill them because I have to find, like, I can't just kill them normally. Like, if I try and fight them normally, they just die. And, like, that's kind of the cool thing about Manhunt is I either find a new creative way to kill them or I lose. So obviously the video is going to be entertaining or I lose. So it's like I either have to find something new and entertaining in order to actually win or I lose. So it's going to be entertaining because if I do a trap I've already done, they just don't fall for it. If I do a new trap, they fall for it. And there's the only way I can kill them is with traps. So I'm not just going to fight them. So I have to come up with a new, never done before trap. Otherwise, they'll beat me. That's kind of why, like, that's why it's, that's why, and guys, I mean, he's not being rude. He's just making, he's speaking about it. He's not doesn't mean to be rude. Yeah, he sounds like, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. He just, I think that some of the things that he mentioned were kind of out of place, but that's his,
Light orange.
He's making the video entertaining by doing that. Yeah, like this guy says, in my opinion, I'm sure that Dream plans out a lot of the crazy scenarios beforehand. That's true. Like, before every video, I try and think of ways I can, cool ways I can kill them and ways I can kill, creative ways I can kill them. And so I plan out a lot of stuff beforehand But the thing that makes it not scripted is that they don't know about it. Like we're not planning it together. I'm planning it, and then I end up beating them with it by outsmarting them by having something that they didn't think of in the video. And we do a lot of things where, and we, like I said, we kind of have the video in a way where like I try and make it entertaining by playing things up. Like as an example, in the last video, I acted hopeless after they went to the end, even though I had the plan of the TNT, and I did that for two reasons. One, because I wanted them to think I was hopeless. That way they would get blown up and they wouldn't realize. And two, because I wanted the audience to feel hopeless, because that's what you do, is you portray a feeling. That way people actually feel more entrenched in the video, and they get absorbed by it, and they feel the emotions that you want them to feel. And that's something that I try and do.